We are Anything Hospitality, the podcast where African hospitality stories are told. From kitchens, boardrooms, from five-star hotels to Airbnbs and holiday homes, from fine dining restaurants to street food stalls. If it's hospitality we are talking about, then this is it. This is Anything Hospitality. Stay tuned. When we are looking into the hospitality business, there's a very intricate topic that not most people will be aware of. We call it revenue management. Interestingly, it's not a new concept within the hospitality space. It's a concept that businesses have been practicing it unconsciously. Take, for example, Mama Mboga, who sells tomatoes or potatoes in the market. What happens when there's scarcity? The price shoots up. And what if the supply is, on the rise or on the high? The prices will definitely go down. And this, my friends, is what we call dynamic pricing. So in reality, businesses have been practicing revenue management without knowing. So revenue management is a concept that was borrowed from the airline industry, where we need to ensure that we have optimized on every single opportunity within the hospitality space. What happens when you're booking an airline ticket a day to traveling? The prices are extremely high. It does not mean that you'll have extra legroom or you'll be served a champagne or a buffet. No, the same seating space, the same seat in the economy, but you've paid 3 times more as opposed to when you would have booked these a month ago or 2 months out. So what happened within the hotel industry? This concept had to be adopted, and this is where revenue management comes into the picture. And in the hospitality space, we define revenue management as selling the right room to the right client at the right price and at the right time to ensure we capitalize and optimize on the conversion. The reason why revenue management is so critical is because when you're given a hotel room, it does not increase in terms of space. If you're going to buy a shoe in the market, you already know that you are a size 7, size 5, size 3. So you fit in the shoe, put it on, pay, and leave. As long as it's a brand you like, Adidas, Nike, name it. But when it comes to a hotel room, it's 50 square feet you've been given to sell, hypothetically, and you don't have a way of increasing that space. What do you need to do as a revenue manager? You need to find different ways of selling this specific room. Is it having advanced purchase rates? Is it having package rates like bed and breakfast? Is it having room-only rates? And this is what, my friends, we have to optimize on to ensure that we maintain a high level of profitability. There's a very interesting thought process or provocative thinking that I hold dearly, where I usually state that the most expensive room in a hotel is an empty room. And the reason why I do say that is because this room has costs associated to it. Therefore, if I'm selling my hotel at $100 and we have a client who comes in around 6 p.m. in the evening and I'm able to convert $50 from that room, that is a 50% discount, I'll gladly give it away. However, there's a catch. You have to ensure that it has covered your costs associated with that specific room. Revenue management is something that has not been adopted by, I would say, a huge percentage of the hospitality players in the market. Only most big brands will have revenue management actively, stepping into the picture and ensuring that this optimization is done. However, people in the hospitality space like Airbnbs don't have a clue that they can do this. You're selling the same room to a different client, but at a slightly higher price. This gets you closer to achieving your revenue objectives. Some of the key things that you need to look into when you're talking about revenue management or implementing revenue management are the dynamics of supply and demand. Remember, I gave you an example of a Mama Mboga, so to say, and they do leverage on that. If the supply is high than the demand, then they will more often than not lower the prices. If there's scarcity in supply of the commodity, then the prices shoot up. The same thing tends to happen. I have seen situations whereby we have citywide events and a hotel that has been selling $100 is still selling the same rate. Come on, you need to double up your rates either by 1.5 margin or 1.1 margin, and you'll find that you'll be making a kill during this specific period. And that is the reason why strategies of like having a high season and a low season have been phased out, and hotels should be embracing what we call dynamic pricing. Your pricing changes by the day. If my occupancies hit 80%, then I'm at liberty to easily sell the same room I've been selling at $100 at $150. And in this case or in this scenario, I'll be making a very strong revenue management strategy to be able to ensure that I meet my profitability and I'm able to stand out and make a kill out of every single opportunity that comes into the market. And that is the reason why in revenue management, we usually say that we do not need to leave money lying on the table. And by that, we mean we have to optimize on every single opportunity that comes along our way. This has been Anything Hospitality, home to where bold conversations and real conversations are held regarding the world of hospitality in the African landscape. Stay connected, stay inspired, stay tuned. See you on the next episode.